Just like that. Wagwan, what's great? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome and thank you very much for stopping by. My name is Chef Adrian Morris and you're watching Morris Time Cooking. As seen in the title, today I'll be showing you how to make some Jamaican macaroni and cheese pie. Yes, Jamaican macaroni and cheese pie. So if that sounds interesting, stick around and see after the intro, we get right into it. And we are back, as I said before, making some Jamaican macaroni and cheese pie. Not macaroni and cheese, you know. Yes, not macaroni and cheese. Macaroni and cheese, I have a video out on the channel. That is the one that's runny, creamy, all that stuff. Jamaican macaroni and cheese pie, however, is, as the name suggests, a pie. It is more firm, solid. So I'm going to be showing you how to get that done. Similar to the macaroni and cheese, but this one is a macaroni and cheese pie. It's nice and firm. You can cut yourself a slice, lift it up like this, and look at it. You ready? Let's go. So I have here about 6 cups of water. I'm gonna go in with a tablespoon of salt, about a tablespoon of oil, and 2 pounds of elbow macaroni. Give that a mix. What the oil does is to prevent these from sticking together when cooked. So mix that up gently. I'm going to cook this on medium heat for about 8 to 10 minutes. Alright, these are nice and al dente. I'm going to remove that now, strain them off and allow them to cool down so we can stop the cooking process. So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be storing away a bit of this. So pour that into a container. So once I pour this into a container, I'm going to set these aside because these are going to be for my Christmas Day party, right? And right here now, I'm just going to be using these to demonstrate to you what it looks like. So here, I'm going to be using about 1.5 pounds of the cooked macaroni. I'm going to add that to a tin foil for now. So just enough to make a 2 pound pan. Alright, so for the sauce we're going in with 1/2 cup of butter. We're going to allow this to melt on medium heat. Yeah, those are my kids running around. With 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, and what we're doing here, we're making a roux. This will help to thicken our sauce. So we just want to cook that out and to remove all the dry flour, right? So ensure to crush that out so you don't have any chunks of flour in here. At this stage you can season with garlic powder, onion powder and stuff like that, right? However, I don't have any onion powder or garlic powder. I'm going to go in with a little bit of all-purpose seasoning, just a little bit, about a 1/4 teaspoon. Because we're going to be flavoring this macaroni at every layer, right? So you flavor the butter and the flour lightly because we don't want to salt this. So you toast it and allow it to come to a blonde roux to cook off that raw flavor from the flour, right? I'm going to go in with about 3 to 4 cups of milk. Add a little bit first. Mix that in. So to prevent lumping, so you gradually add the milk in to prevent lumping. If you have a whisk, you can use that. Again, I'm going to season to taste. Another 1/4 teaspoon of all-purpose, nothing too crazy. Alright, flavor in every layer. 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, tablespoon of smoked paprika. Yes, if you're hearing a lot of noise in the background, I'm all the way out from Canada in New York. So you know that New York traffic go crazy. You only need cheddar and mozzarella, but you can go ahead and add some Velveeta. I like the taste of Velveeta, so I like to add a little bit in there. This is an 8-ounce sachet that I'm going in with. this helps it to be nice and creamy. So you just cut those up into little chunks so they melt quicker. Alright, so mix that around to ensure these properly melt. That paprika gonna give us a nice beautiful color. And we're gonna grate the cheese. So there we go, mozzarella and sharp cheddar. I'm gonna go in with half the amount of that cheese, and then I'm gonna go in with 3/4 of the mozzarella cheese right in. And then the remainder of the cheese, we're just gonna toss that together like so, just to top off our pie. Slowly stir that in. I'm gonna add a little bit more all-purpose. Gonna hit that with a teaspoon. A little bit more black pepper, because as I said, we're seasoning every layer, 1/4 teaspoon. And slowly mix that in on medium-low heat to prevent sticking and or burning. And we're gonna go in for a taste test. Beautiful. On very low heat, you're gonna cook this for about 5 minutes or until our cheeses are fully melted. Those are like chili flakes that you're seeing in here. All right. So we're gonna pour out that sauce that we're gonna be reserving. I'm gonna leave at least 2 cups. With the remainder of the sauce, which is about 2 cups, we're gonna go in the cooked pasta in. Give that a mix. Some persons would go ahead and beat an egg and add it in here. I don't necessarily need one. Adjust the seasoning. About another half teaspoon of all-purpose seasoning, because mine needed it. It's best to add because it cannot take away. Pour that out in my baking tray. Top that off with the reserved shredded cheese, because this is going to melt perfectly on top. A little splash of paprika to garnish stuff, like so. Gonna cover that with aluminum foil. So we're gonna pop this in our oven on 450 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 to 20 minutes just to get that pie nice and set. This is what it looks like after 15 minutes. And we're gonna pop this back into the oven and broil just to get a nice char. There we go. Nice baked macaroni and cheese pie. Get a proper slice of that Jamaican macaroni and cheese pie. This should not be runny. This should be nice and intact. That's what we're looking for. Just like that. Now for the taste test. Still have a little bit of cheese pull. Here we go. Macaroni and cheese pie. Still holds up nicely, and it still has moistness in the middle. It's like a spicy kick right there. Beautiful. That is good. Make sure to try this out this Christmas. If you want the more creamier version, American style, I have a video out and so check it out right there. This is my phone from. Once again, thank you very much for watching. See you until next time. Safe travel upon the gravel and go and big up on yourself.